Hey there, ladies and gents, Spazzy here, welcome back to Avorion. Right, so, this is going to be a very special episode because I decided to try something that I have never done before in Avorion, and, well, because it was on one of the suggestions in one of the comments. So, before we begin, let's take a look at that vote real quick. And needless to say, it looks like at the time recording this video, you guys want me to just abandon the previous agreed upon rules about, hey, I have to explore every single hidden mass sector within the original, and that's important, the original territory of whatever nation that I'm currently allied with before moving on to the next type of material. And, see, the thing is, for those of you who voted against this change, is that nothing prevents me... So, right now, I think that the problem here is simply the... Let's take a look. The sheer size of this nation. Like, this is a pretty sizable amount of territory, and with the current jump distance, and most importantly, the current radar distance that I have, I can see the green dots perfectly fine. It's the yellow ones that I never see in time. So maybe we should even do a modified sort of thing where I have to explore only the green ones, because even if I'm going to, say, be here in this sector, I will still see the green, hidden mass sectors over here. So there's a less of a chance that I'm actually going to, miss them. And as for the yellow ones, I'll try to get all of them, because it's within my own best interest to get them, but at the same time, since it's not a part of the rules, there's no big deal if I do accidentally miss them, so that is my overall idea right now. That being said, the reason why I was going to say that this is going to be a very special episode is because I finally figure out what I want to do with Scouty McScoutface. And you know what I've never really done in Avorion? I've never traded. And even more so, I have never made a automated trader. And really, I've been kind of tossing this idea around for a little bit, trying to figure out how exactly is this going to work, and whether or not it is supposed to work. And I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to fully dismantle Scouty McScoutface. I'm going to commission a new ship from our, main base, and turn that into a freighter. Now, for the sake of this test, I want to keep it simple. I want to make a ship that only has 1,000 cargo space, so it's not more of a transport, it's more like a small freighter. So think of a delivery van instead of a, 18-wheeler. And I want to see whether or not I can actually make some money, because I have absolutely no clue how the trading economy works in Avorion, and whether or not I can even automate it. Well, I mean, it's probably automatable, because the idea that I currently have is I'm going to start trading in energy cells, because it's somewhere that I can buy them for cheap, and pretty much every single system, every single sector uses the damn things. So that is my overall idea. So, for the sake of today's episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the home sector real quick. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. The problem is I still have Scouty McScoutface. I need to do something about that ship, because right now I cannot create a new ship because it would cost Neonite to create it, because we have reached the current limit of our, ships that we physically have. And so, Scouty McScoutface is over here. Let's actually switch to that ship, and let's see if we can very quickly just dismantle the damn thing. I really don't care about any of the things that I have on it in terms of... What is this? You're too far out to found a station. Oh yeah, I did tell this damn thing to actually, get out of the way, so to speak. Honestly, we don't really need this. We don't need most of this, actually. But yeah, another thing we do have is we do have trading system, which I guess this ship does not need. It's more like the other ship that I'm going to be making. Let me take a look at this. You know what? I think I can make this work. I'm thinking that I can actually turn Scouting McScoutface into a trader, so let's search for shipyards. We do have one in the next system. I'm going to jump there because I really just don't want to fly all the way back to the center of this system. And we are going to make some physical adjustments to the ship itself to make it more into a trader, just for the sake of not needing to completely redesign the whole thing. So my question is, okay, never mind. This place did not have a shipyard. Okay, so what is this? Dying Torment 2. Sunset of Empathy. Dying Torment 2. Yeah, okay. Let's actually just do that. Let's just run all the way back. So yeah, the current idea is I'm going to make this thing into a 1,000 cargo space trader, and we are going to try to do our best to then make something out of it. Alright, so, it actually took much less effort than I thought it would to turn this thing into a cargo ship in terms of cargo hold, anyway. Right now, though, I'm trying to figure out how exactly do we do this in terms of systems, because the whole idea was that I wasn't really going to care about how this thing is going to, get around. So, the one thing that I'm trying to figure out is how much of a difference would it make for me to give this thing the bypass thing. Now, again, the whole idea was that I wouldn't be using the bypass for my main ship simply because it just makes combat trivial. And so, with that in mind, let's just time it. Let's take Scouting McScoutface. Of course, I'm trying to use the WASD keys to actually tell it to move around and the thing. So I'm going to just tell it to get over here towards this casino. And let's see, what kind of speed does this thing actually get? So, for a moment, it went up to 2,400. Actually, it still seems to do it. You know, honestly, this thing isn't a slouch. The velocity is dropping, however. Just gonna keep a small eye on this thing. And now it's decelerating to make contact with the station. Okay, so that's fine. I like that. Now, what would happen if I installed this thing, and also, on top of that, I would also install this thing. Just out of curiosity, do I have another one of these? Acceleration? Yes, please. What else? What else? That's probably it, really. I guess I could install this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'll tell you right now that I have absolutely no clue what does any of this mean. Demands of goods required by factories and other station of nearby sectors. Is this percentage? And if so, based on what? Supplies. Supply of goods provided by factories. Price. And difference. Well, I have absolutely no clue of what I'm looking at. So, again, the whole idea is that I'm going to start very simply. And first things first, I'm going to start off by selecting this thing of ours. And let's see how quick is this thing now. Last time around, I told it to go over to the repair dock, so let's do that again. Let's take a look at its current speed. Velocity, there we go. Well, it topped out at 28. I guess it really has to do with how good is it at stopping. Because, for example, if I told it just go over there, like far away, what would be the maximum speed that this thing would achieve? 280 was our max. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh. Okay, so the ship is actually smart enough that it is kind of careful at what kind of speed it does. Okay, honestly, that's all I had to know. So, with that in mind, how do we make this work? I think what's gonna happen... Okay, first of all... no scanners, which is a pity. Water collector. Mineral extractor. No. What I want right now, in all honesty, would be solar cells, and this is the one place that I really want to take all of that thing, because this system right here just has a ton of stuff. Okay, so let's see how we can make this work. First of all, solar. Do we have a solar place? Yes, we do. Shades of Eden Alpha. Oh. Well, that sucks. Not for us, though, because we need to go to Shades of Eden Alpha, which is thankfully not here. So let's quickly go there, and let's load up on some energy cells. I really don't know if 1000 cargo space is a lot or not a lot in-game. But since this is supposed to be just a freighter, just a test freighter, for all intents and purposes, that's gonna be perfectly fine. Ooh, what is this? Interesting. That looks like a good profit, actually. So what is this? Nanobots. So I buy this. Okay, does the profit basically just tell me, based on the size of my current ship, what the profit is? Energy tubes, oxygen, water. So, let's see, energy cells. Here we go. That's a lot of stock. That is actually going to... Okay, what is this? Percent plus 22? Okay, let's try this. So, it's this place over here. Well, let's buy some energy cells. Again, I've never really done this. I've honestly found trading to be methodical, relaxing, and very, very boring. Even back in Discovery Freelancer days, if I wanted to make money, I would punch it out of, you know, traders' faces, rather than, you know, fly from A to B to A over and over again. I'm sorry, I know it's probably very good if you have a, you know, an audiobook or something, which, to be fair, like, these days I do. Okay, so trade goods. Let's see, maximum. Let's buy a lot of that. So we just lost 61,000 credits. Let's take a note of that, because I have the attention span and memory of a slightly troubled goldfish. So let's go. It was like, what, 61.122. Okay. And now, we are going to go over here. Of course, we cannot just go there. And actually, we don't have to go there. It's Scouty McScalface that has to go there. Actually, no. Just go there and just... Ooh. Yeah. You will do fine, I am sure. As for us... Let's go visit Jerry the Junker for just a second, because as far as I remember, I didn't actually renew that license. So I wonder how big of a FPS drop is it going to be now, when every single item in the system's already been kind of almost scrapped. Oh dear. Yeah, if I look over there, it's fine. Once I look over there, it's like... Yeah. Scrapyard. Let me just buy the license again. There we go. And just go continue the salvage. Actually, wait. Stop. There is one thing that I really want to do. Let's increase this thing by 1. And then let's decrease it to 99 again. And let's quickly reapply all of the turrets again. BPS per slot. There we go. And chain gun. It's really going to be strange seeing this thing. Oh, that's a very good bolter turret, actually. Those two are going to have to go on the Indecisive. Actually, will they? We're about to abandon the Indecisive, actually. Oh, abandon. We are going to move to the next material area sometime soon. Okay, there we go. So how much is this? Ooh, 501 Omicrons. That's actually pretty brutal. Oh, wow. Don't kill me. Please. I am your master. Please, no bully. And there we go, Scouting McScoutface. Okay, so we are here. And now the question is, where and for how much? Okay, so trading overview, salt stations. Okay, so is it just me? Or are we actually going to lose money out of this? Because how much was it? 61? No, sorry. 61. Wait. Yeah. So we bought it for like 61. And we're selling for 63, I guess? That's not good. Okay, so... I thought that energy cells would be very easy to find a buyer for, but I might have been wrong on that. Might have mistaken. So yeah, let's take a look. Trade goods, sell 1, 2, 2, zoo. Boop. Yeah. So we just got... that was a total net profit of 2,000. So, well done, take all. Yes, I have no clue what it says. Okay, so that was a waste of time. Let's take a look. Dedicated trade routes. So if we buy this... Let's check this out. 107.81. So, let's buy all the things over here. And yes, I do remember we had a 300 route over there. Maybe this was the way to go. Like 300 with very little, you know, influence on my side. Rather, sorry, very little input on my side. Yeah, I'm just learning right now. Like, I've never done this before, so if you know how to do this, please bear with me. I'm trying to figure it out myself. So, what did it say? Sorry. I need to buy the anti-grav units. Am I docked? I am. So, buy anti-grav turrets. Sorry. I can only afford 49 of these. Okay. 1.617. Oh dear, there goes all of our money. 1617. Oh dear. So, trading overview. The profit went down. Sir, the profit just went down. Wait, how many systems did it mention? Economy scan range 1, trade route sectors 2. But I have not been in the adjacent sector, is what I think the problem is. I have seen systems that go like up to 3 question mark? Or did this jack off sell something that probably just cucked us? Trade goods sell 167. Yeah. Yeah. It was a profit, but at what cost? Demand for carbon. With a very bad supply. I guess this means that it's not being supplied. Okay, processors. I wonder. Processor factory. Okay, so where do these sell? Sell to stations, processors. Anti-grav unit factory. There it is. Okay, so I will keep that in mind. Let's actually try it. Okay, so, Scouting McScoutface, I will need you to make your way over here, and I'm sure that you'll... That scared the bejesus out of me. Don't do that again, ever! And I'm sure that you are going to do it just fine. So, as I was going to say, let's take a look. Trading overview, buy from stations, and the thing that we wanted to get is processors. But it's from a trading post. Sorry, buy from stations. Yes, there we go. Buy from stations. from a trading post. That's strange. Why would a trading post sell it for much less, much cheaper rather, than a computer component factory? Or am I missing something here? You know, before I do this, trading overview, detected routes. Oh, look, steel. We have a potential profit of 227. But it's in the next system. Never mind, what about this one? Okay, this is a bit, bit smaller. Okay, no. Don't deviate from target. We have come for the processors. We're going to get a lot of intel. Atoms. Yeah, boy. Intel atoms, let's do this. So where is it? Processors. So how many can I buy? Probably not a lot. 110. Okay. There goes all of our profit. And now we just need to tell Scotty McScoutface to go all the way back here. It is a very neat little freighter. Okay, so, are you ready for disappointment? Okay, so this one is the biggest paying right now. And honestly, I've already forgotten for how much I bought it per unit. Yes. Subspace systems. Signals, rather. Hi, kids. Are you ready for disappointment? Trade goods. Sold factory. 9999. And sold. Okay, so that was a net profit of almost, well, pretty much 2,800. Okay. Interesting. Psst. Oh, they were looking for a discreet and reliable person that can take care of a delivery for us. No, this is not the time, dude. You look like, take this. Oh my Jesus Lord. Sneaky delivery. Okay. This is not a ship that I want to get into a fight on. This is the last ship that I want to get into a fight with. Okay, so let's see if I actually got something out of this. Object detector. No. D-Day injector. Wow, look at this. Silent hacking up to level 4. Yeah, I mean, all of these are interesting. It's just not what we need right now, if I'm completely honest. So, equipment dealer. So the current situation really is going to be like that. I'm going to remove all the things that I currently have on this ship. And then in the next episode, we are going to explore a little bit. And yeah, so this is one of the first episodes that I've done in a very long time where I'm not really editing out anything. It's just been a one continuous, you know, sort of thing. And I mean, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, still kind of amazed that Jerry would just grab everything. Yeah, so, about those mining drones. I think it's about time we invested in them a little bit more. And by that, what I mean is, I want them to be more quick about how quickly they go through all the material. The only problem right now is that we are going to be moving into Neonite in just a moment, and I don't have enough titanium turrets for that to happen. Like, I don't have... I do have the systems. I have a lot of, like, civilian turret expansion systems. But the problem with that is that, hey, guess what? I need the turrets first. Like, if I stop placing, you know, iron mining turrets, it's not like I can even mine anything with them. So that is my current problem. But yeah, before we end this episode, let's very quickly dismantle this thing. It was a good test, but, well, needless to say, it is not doing its thing. Radar 2+2. It's pretty sure it's actually worse than what we currently got. Okay, let's just unmount, 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 unmount. There we go. So let's just very quickly, where is it? Safe mode? Rectangular dissection delete. Okay. And there we go. Alright, we have one less ship to worry about, and one less obstacle to worry about for the next episode in terms of exploration, because I'm going to be focusing only on the green sectors. This is Spazzy Dragon, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.